Bernard from Baltimore, Maryland. Wow. If you're in Texas right now, um, just stay
Oh my
safe.
God, that
The
shocked
flooding is
me.
super bad right
I
now.
seen it on the news today, and it's still flooded.
Yeah,
And
it
I'm
rained
like, I
for
remember it was.
quite a while.
It's been going on for days. Cause when I just started my training, I seen it on TV, and then today, it's still on the news
Yeah, it's pretty
live
bad.
in this morning. So I was so shocked about that.
We're gonna donate some something as soon as we get a good. I heard somebody donated like diapers. There's like a place where you can. I think that's what we'll do. Is
Oh my
donate
baby,
diapers.
you know, when I was listening to the news, you remember this
East Germany
elderly
in the middle.
place you showed me where the assisted living for the elderly were flooded and they were stuck inside.
Yeah.
And so people rescued them. The what's the name of that? Is that Red Cross or I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure.
which kind of but yeah, people rescued them, and wow, that was a horrible scene. That they got stuck because they cannot go anywhere since they are on wheelchair. That was
Let's see who else we got here. You know what I mean? Because you never know. Hey, Madeline. How are you doing? She says, hi, Yuri and Bruce. Oh, we got a YouTuber here. Mary Ann Reality TV is on, guys. Check her channel out. She's got some real stuff going on. She talks about real life, unfiltered, really cool stuff. From Canada, wow, we got Canadians, we got Germans, we got people from ATL, from Georgia, we've got people from everywhere. This is great. Love to hear that. We have such a diverse community here. Great. Let me set this up over here, guys.
okay. I'm gonna sit a bit.
Tennessee. Yeah, I think we might do. I have something to talk to you about. I don't know if it's live, but to ask you a question about URI. This is for UR? Oh, Yuri. Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
I wanted to do a live about. I wanted to do a live donation of Texas. Maybe I'll do that on another channel, on my own personal channel. So what is Madeline saying?
Oh gosh. Let me see. There's not really a new chat. Yeah, you guys helped me a lot with
You need to be closer. Let me see. Right, about right there.
Magandang hapon, Bruce and Yuri. Good afternoon, Curtis. What does... Baby, can we look at the comments on the other phone?
Where's your phone?
It's in the countertop. I think I'm gonna nap again later.
All right, guys, we're gonna set up some comments. It's harder to watch the comments from this phone that we're on because we got to keep going like this, like that. We got to keep doing this, and then sometimes my wife is traveling here in October, and she wants to cut her hair, and I got a little upset. Should I let her go ahead and? It's a dumb question. Man, whatever she decides to do, just make sure you appreciate it. You know what I mean? Don't be like, I mean, what I do with Yuri, we have the same kind of thing going. I love her natural hair, but now every now and then she'll turn it blonde or like cut it and stuff. I'm like, man, what the heck? But you know, it's her decision. Just like Ralph said, it's her decision to do it. And I want her to know that I back her creative decisions 100%. You know, and I just encourage her to do you, you know, and to support it. If she asks me frankly, what do I think? I'll tell her honestly, I love your natural hair. I really love your natural beauty, you know. And it's the same thing with her makeup decisions. I love her natural beauty, but when she decides to make her lips blue or green or whatever,
or thick eyebrows,
all I can do is say, you know, you look beautiful all the time to me, but I prefer your natural beauty. But I'm not gonna hate on my wife for her decisions, you know what I mean? So.
What did I do today?
But what do you think, Yuri? What do you think about that? Somebody said she wants his girlfriend in the Philippines wants to cut her hair, and he's upset about it. How should he respond?
Well, negotiate. Maybe she doesn't have to cut it like super short or something. If you like it to be longer. For me, but it's better to just hair will grow again. So me, I normally keep my hair long. But yeah, coloring it, I do what makes me feel good. So maybe you can negotiate with your wife to...
Do not negotiate with hair terrorists. That's my policy, Madeline. Nah, I'm joking.
No, like, sometimes they look better. Sometimes women look better with short hair.
Somebody said, how about breast implants?
Oh, yeah. I would love to do that.
Nah, I'm not,
for real.
I'm not with that at all. Like that, Yuri talks about that, and I'm like trying to talk her out of it. You know.
I want to do, or butt implants, since Filipinos don't have butts.
Right? Honestly, here's my take on it. You're going to be alive in this day and age. God willing, nothing bad happens to you. You take care of yourself. You're going to be alive till a good 70 plus, right? So if you get to 70 years old, how's that breast implant's going to look? Are you going to keep doing surgery?
No, just
once. I'm always thinking long term. So for me, butt implants, breast implants, all that stuff for me is not good until they perfect the art, and they're not. I don't feel like they're there yet. You know, maybe one day they'll be able to genetically induce you with something. It'll automatically make stuff enhanced. But for me, I'm thinking long term. I'm gonna be with this woman till we're old and gray. And so, what's that gonna look like when she's 50? What's it gonna look like when she's 60? So no, I don't really like the look of it anyway. To be honest, it rarely looks good to me. Honestly,
so
rarely.
the thing with the bigger boobs is that
I'm not even a boobs guy. Like
the thing with but I don't want a very big boobs though, or maybe a butt or something. I don't know. It's like
nah, I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
Probably just a butt enhancement
Nah,
to have some.
Not cool with it.
Kinda.
Let me see. What other questions we have? Somebody's laughing. Amen. Yeah. My girlfriend looked good with short hair. That's Carlton Banks.
You look awesome the way you are.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you.
Look at this, Ralph. I'm drinking American beer. American beer. No, I'm just kidding. American beer sucks compared to German beer. It's not even beer. It's like foo-foo, girly beer.
Is that considered American beer? Oh, wow. This job though is like so physical. I get tired when I get home. Even though I only did 4 hours.
Yeah, she's going to go home, go to bed after this, right? And sleep till 8.
Yeah.
It's
because
cool.
it's like it takes so much. Like,
Red Horse is the best, dude. Red Horse.
It's the best. That's
San
in the
Miguel.
Philippines.
In San Miguel. That's the other
Red
one. Right?
Horse. Yeah.
I like German beer. Crystal Weissen is my favorite.
What? What's that?
It's a German beer. I had German beer, American beer last year when I was in the U.S. and I still. Do you still have that taste in your mouth? It tastes
And
like.
I still have one bottle.
It tastes like urine smells, huh?
God.
Yeah, Crystal Weissen. It's good. It's
Which
so
one
good.
is you would say the best beer?
In the U.S., I really don't like the taste of beer until I went to Germany. Then I was like, so this is what beer is supposed to taste like. And I liked it actually. It was real smooth. My favorite here in the U.S. is probably Bud Light.
I would say I love the Thailand beer. You
What was that
remember
called?
that? I don't.
You guys, it was like
Chang something.
Chang.
Chang.
It was
Chang beer.
CHANG.
Yeah.
That was one of the beers there.
Chang beer. That was so.
I didn't. It was okay.
I
guess
love
it was
it. It's
alright.
not strong.
I drink a lot of it though. Dominican Republic El Presidente beer is good. Never had that. I seen a black San Miguel. Really? Is it San Miguel black or something? Filipinos have nice boobs, just the way they are. Yeah, I agree.
Sam Adams beer. Oktoberfest. That's some good beer too.
Hmm.
I have also Red Horse and Mig Light in the fridge.
She said, "Yuri, your eyes look isug."
Isog or kapoy.
Does that mean Chinese?
BB.
What does that mean?
Marianne said my eyes look like I'm mad or something.
She's tired. She just got off work.
Or am I just tired? My eyes look like Chinese. Yeah, this is my real eyes. I mean, not really my real eyes yet. That's why I always put eyeliner because it's so small.
I love your eyes. Like, I love your look. I mean, who are you trying to impress? I love your look. I married you for you. You know?
Okay.
You don't have to.
Okay, baby.
Oh my God. There we go. Okay, let's see. What other questions? Negra Modelo is good.
Madeline, and Philippines really can't drink the tap water, so the beer is good. It's always good.
Yeah, watch out for the ice too.
It's always good choice. So if you're thirsty, just drink the beer.
My brother and I make beer. We just made a Harpoon IPA clone. Oh man, you're a what's that called? Microbrewery? One of my old supervisors did that. He was really big into it. Red Horse brings some pesos and go for a couple of cockfights, and it's fun.
So cute when you
dilate your
when
eyes.
you dilate your eyes.
What's
Meaning
that?
when I go like this.
Make your eyes big. What is it with Asian people and having big eyes? Like, to me, you guys' shape of your eyes looks super good. Asian people's eyes. The more Asian they look, for me, the better. I really like the almond-shaped eyes. It even looks good on black folks. Some black folks have the Asian-looking eyes. The almond shape. I really like it, man. I don't know why it's weird. Like, I mean, I think it's because it's exotic to me. Like, it looks different. It looks really amazing to me. Even on white people, it looks good. I noticed some Russians have the almond-shaped eyes. I really like it. And then when I go to Southeast Asia and everybody's trying to make their eyes like, I'm like, wow, that's freaking ridiculous.
I know what you mean, though. It looks so fake.
I mean, it looks good sometimes.
Because
when they do it right, it looks okay sometimes. But it's like your natural beauty is so much better. My girlfriend does the same, Bruce. So I feel you. I feel your pain. Who are you trying to impress? Great point. Exactly, man. Like, who are you trying to? If you're trying to impress me, you don't have to do all that stuff. I mean, if But you do it for yourself, right? Like the makeup and stuff, the blue makeup, the blue lips.
I just don't.
But you know what's cool is when she first did it, yeah, like it was a green was the first. I was like, what? I was like, oh my. And then I was like, are we really gonna do this? And she said, yeah. And she said, my sister says it looks good. And then we did it, right? So our first videos, and people, all the guys were like, what are you doing? But the women liked it. Isn't that weird? The women are like, oh,
love that.
They're like, oh, damn, girl, look at your makeup. So, yeah.
It's
like,
because
sometimes you got to take chances, right? That's what fashion's all about, taking chances, I guess.
It's because that's not a common thing that you see. And so, and you gotta be really confident to carry that kind of makeup, you know?
Yeah.
And believe that you can go out there wearing that makeup. But I remove it when I leave home because we're in Colorado.
Right. Ralph said, listen to this. Ralph said, most of the Asian girls look pretty amazing. Look, Ralph is from Germany. That's top of the white guy food chain. Germans are the top. And he's saying the Asian girls look good, as they are. Squinting is erotic.
What's squinting?
I guess.
What's squinting?
When you go like this with your eyes.
That's
let's do some collab, Yuri.
Bisaya no mirror challenge.
What is? I'm not sure what that
No
is.
mirror makeup challenge. I mean, I can't even get my eyebrows right with mirror. Oh my god, I can't do that. There's no way that I could without some kind of mirror. Cause, gosh, it's just so hard.
Damn, girl, you're beautiful. You hear that, baby? She needs confirmation from other guys, I guess.
No, that's not true. Baby.
I know, right? That's how it is, I guess. Constant confirmation.
That's how women are, I think.
That you need confirmation from other guys constantly, back to back.
Not other guys, but it's like...
Man, so today I'm mainly focused on fixing my garage. My electric garage. Finally got it to work.
Why don't you show them my
great.
garage, baby?
Yeah, man, they are. You can't explain what it is, but it's something. Yeah, I agree. It's something about it for me that's very attractive. I don't know.
The eyes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Asian look for me. It looks super good. I mean, even like some of the Russian girls. Have you noticed some Russian girls, their face looks kind of Asian?
Yeah, why is that?
I think it's because Siberia, like they're a part of that Eurasia, so I think there's a lot of mixture going on. It also looks good to me. And then some black folks have the Asian looking. It always looks good to me. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Like the high cheekbones, the Asian looking eyes, the almond shaped eyes. It
high cheekbones
looks super
European?
good. In some European countries have high cheekbones. I know Germans do.
Because I know my...
What you guys having for dinner? She's having eggs for dinner. From Mongolia, yeah. Yep. Kazakhstan, yeah. There's like a lot of Central Asia has like that. It's on the border between Aryan and like, you know, Asian looking Mongolian. It looks good to me. I don't know. You know, some guys don't like it. I really like it. And then in Asia, you go there and they want to make their hair blonde and blue eyes. It's like, okay, if you wanted that, wouldn't you just go to Germany or something? Wouldn't you just go to France? All right, so this is what I've been working on all day, guys. Watch this. Boom.
No.
Watch it break. Watch it break on the live.
Oh gosh.
So that's it. Okay, let me close this thing.
Oh gosh, I need some rest. Definitely need rest.
Okay, let me put this back.
What should we do? Should we throw this away? This is so useless.
Congratulations, good job. Yeah, it only took me like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't normally fix
Yeah.
house stuff. It's not my thing. You give me a computer, I'll fix the hell out of a computer, but do some light fixtures or something, no way, man.
Is that too hard, baby?
For me, yeah. It's like all new.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay. So this is expired.
Jeff said, I seem to find Asians hot and tend to find Filipinas more, I guess he means more hot. Yep, same here.
What are we
The
having
women from
for
the
dinner?
Philippines are beautiful,
Probably
exotic
pork chop.
island beauties. Yeah, I like the island. The island looks so good. Like the brown skin, the eyes, the hair. It just looks good to me. But then you go there and then they want to look like something else. I guess that's every country
how
does
it is
that.
there, baby. Isn't it like that in which country did you visit to?
Pretty much every country is like that. They have some people who want to look a different way, you know. I mean, I'm not hating on the standards of beauty in other countries. It's just, it's kind of like, it's better to just appreciate your own beauty, you know.
True.
There's beauty in your looks.
Is it like that in other countries?
It is. Yeah, it is. It's like that in every country. I mean, even here, like the big thing here is tanning. Not that that's. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just.
Mary Ann said, Filipinas wanna be white. Yeah, true. It's like
What I
there's
really
no
love
room for brown
on
skin.
Filipino women is the family-oriented attitude, care about their loved ones, and yeah, you know, I really appreciate it too. You know, having been with Yuri, it's something that I've had to adjust to, but it's very different from American culture. But I really appreciate it, and I understand it. You know, so I really it's grown on me. Hey Andy, how you doing? Alan Williams says I'm
Going
to Manila next
month
month to meet my girlfriend for the first time. I live in the USA. Where do you live? Where are you from in the USA, Alan?
I'm going to Manila.
I'm Filipina. I love black. You're one of the few, but that's great.
We were both looking for more traditional values. Faith, family, both with no baggage.
Yeah, I understand that. Indiana. Welcome from Indiana.
Yeah, I mean it's different. But I noticed that older people here are like that too, you know?
Family values, yeah.
Like family oriented.
I think some of the older generation had stronger family values here in the U.S.
I think, the older people, like I talk to them, right?
It's different, huh?
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah, especially folks born in like the 1930s and 1940s here in the U.S. Their attitude, they're very different than Americans now. Very not arrogant, not very humble, very strong values. It's just so different. They don't take things for granted.
Yeah, it's so different. Yeah.
Dan
then I,
Dan says
like,
our wedding is planned for the second week of November. What now? Wow.
Congrats, Dan.
Are you guys getting married in the U.S. or in the Philippines? Veronica, hey Veronica, how you doing?
Hello, sis.
Yep, she's in her uniform.
Yeah, I just got off from work and so when
State.
Quag said, so when I go see my girl in Cebu, she might not wanna see me getting tan. I'm assuming if you're saying you're getting tan, that means you're white, or because black people don't tan, right?
No, baby.
I'm like,
Unless they're very light skinned.
I'm
Some
like,
do.
What
Some
a
do.
weird question, right? But I think
Yeah.
assuming this is
No,
tan,
some do.
right?
If they're super light skinned, they do.
I think should rather see you white
Like
instead of
super
tan.
white. Yeah. Just go in the closet. Don't go out in the sun. And then you're gonna be a king in the Philippines.
Thanks a lot, both. First there, then here, 2 ceremonies. Oh, that's awesome.
That's great. So, what are you guys gonna live here in the U.S.? Are you guys doing a CR1 visa, or like what's your plan? Are you guys gonna live here or in the Philippines? I was in Cebu May and June this year. Man, I love Cebu. I miss it so much. I really wish I could visit again. What is this cat doing?
That's how he is.
That cat is super old.
Ouch!
Big Callie says, I find my Filipino wife like spending time with me no matter what I'm doing watching football. Man, that's great, man. That's great. That's how you bond right there. You interact with each other even if you don't care for their activities, but you want to just be with them and you learn to like the things that they like. That's really cool, man.
James said older generation have a different feelings about a lot. Just told my family I'm proposing to my girl this month. It was a negative reaction, to say the least.
Hang in there, man. James A, your girl's Dominican, right? Man, hang in there, man. Hang in there, man. You know, I mean, you're the one who has to make the choice for your life. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's because before they don't really mingle a lot with other race, you know?
Americans, man.
So it's like when you see something different, then that's not normal until it starts happening.
What's this say?
Been to Lagundingan? No, that's a place in the Philippines.
Bruce drinking beer today. Well,
Iligan
it's
City.
more like Kool-Aid. It's like a sweet alcoholic.
Iligan City, Camiguin Island. I love Camiguin
K1 visa.
Island. And Panglao.
Living in America.
Yes, it's a nice place.
So Dan, okay, so listen, man. If you're doing a K1 visa, you have to remain a fiance. So what you could do is you could get married. You can get, like, you can have a marriage ceremony in the Philippines. Is that what you're gonna do? But don't actually officially sign any papers to get officially married. Right, baby? Because you want to remain a fiance, right? If it's a K1, that means you have to remain fiance. But you could just, what you could do, Dan, is just go ahead and do a marriage ceremony. What is going on with him? He will not shut up.
Okay.
Man. And then when you pick him up, he wants to get down. God. All right, anyway. So, Dan, what I'm saying is, if you want to do the K1, you have to remain a fiance, right? Just let you know. So, if you're going to get married, just do it you could do like a marriage ceremony in the Philippines.
Let me grab some water.
And then officially get married in the U.S. Like, as in sign the documents. Okay, I missed some questions because I was talking. Quag says, yes, white Italian and Portuguese parents, so not northern European white. Man, I noticed that that's the look that they really love. And then if you look at like their stars in the Philippines, they all look like Italian. Like the ones on TV, the ones on the magazines, they all like have the black hair and the white skin. They all like look kind of the
They're
same.
mixed, you know.
They're
They're
usually
mixed
mixed,
Filipino.
right? Yeah, if you want to see how they like it, how the look they like, look up a dude named Will Dasovich.
So
He's
that's
got the
why
look.
they get a black hair, because they're mixed Filipino and some white or German or something.
Yeah, that's the look they like. Veronica Dip says, "What are your thoughts on what's happening in Texas?" We're definitely gonna support. Send some money, maybe $50, whatever we can spare to maybe buy some diapers for the for the kids. I just need to find the right place to send the money to help out over there. It's really tragic, but what's great is that people are coming together. Man, it's really actually positive. It shows the strength of Texas specifically, that people are really coming together regardless of race. And like there's a lot of, I'm sure you've noticed it, Veronica, there's a lot of race baiting and identity politics here, meaning people say, I'm black, therefore this and that, and I'm white, therefore this and that. But when times get tough, what you'll find in America is that people really come together, and that's a beautiful thing. It doesn't matter whether you're gay, straight, white,
or racist.
If it doesn't matter if you're whatever religion you are, it doesn't matter. People come together when times are tough. When there's an outside force, and it's a shame that things have to get bad before we pull together. But it's so beautiful to see it, and as bad as the situation is, it's really beautiful to see the images coming out of there, people saving each other, boats going in and picking up families and stuff. It's just awesome that people are coming in. It just shows how strong Texas is. Bernard says Dominican women are very family oriented as well. Yeah, I heard that. Is that true, James A? With your Dominican, your beautiful Dominican lady? Alan Will says, if all is going right with no delays, how long does it take once you file your I-129F until she comes here for marriage? Depends on the time of the year, Alan. If you want to see a timeline of what's going on right now, ours only took 4 months. Everything went well. We didn't have any delays. The only delay we had one delay, and that was Yuri's medical. She had to do some kind of extra medical. That they gave us another 2 weeks, I think. But ours took about 4 months. But right now what's happening is, I don't know if they're low staffed. I don't know what's going on, but if you go to visajourney.com, Alan. All right, check it out. Go to visajourney.com and go to their forum and search for timelines. And then what you'll see is people's current average time that it's taking them to get through each step in the process, from I-129F to getting the green card. And that'll tell you, because it varies, it's kind of seasonal. I noticed, like, for example, if you file in January, it may take longer or shorter than if you filed in July. And then it also depends on if they change things, like every now and then. They'll try to put some new policy in, and that'll kind of change things up a bit. Ralph says, Bruce, you should visit Kamigan with Yuri. I've been to Kamigan before. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Dan says, we want to Marvin Gaye get it on.
That's a Marvin Gaye.
Great advice. Love you guys. I tell my bride to be my... Yeah, man, just be careful with that, because if you guys just don't write anything, like if you want to have the ceremony, that's great, but just let your girl know we want to do K1 because it's faster. I assume that's why you're gonna do it, because it's the fastest. Yeah, it's the fastest one, hands down, the fastest process. Just tell her we're gonna do the ceremony here, baby, but we're going to actually do the official, like, as in we're officially married in the U.S. And then you can also tell the U.S. Embassy that, too, because that's one thing you could tell them, is that we had a ceremony here because we want the family to be involved, but we are officially getting married in the U.S., because they will ask. Let me see. Nice CNA outfit, Yuri. Andy said.
God. God.
Hey, Yogi
I'm
Black.
like so. It's because it's so.
Hey, Lavelle,
such
how you
an
doing?
involved work. So I'm physically drained.
How are y'all doing today? We're doing all right. We just got off work, so we're just chilling. Figure we do a quick.
Yeah, troopers. What's it saying?
Dan.
We will be asked if we've been physically intimate prior to marriage by
No, they're not gonna ask that.
That's kind of extremely personal.
Nah, they don't ask that, man. They don't ask. They don't go that far. What they will ask is like
the relationship.
Yeah, they'll say, okay, have you met? Well, they want to know if you met in person because that's one of the stipulations. You have to have met in person. Then they'll say, what did you do? They'll say, is your fiance married? This is what they'll ask her. And if he's married, if he's previously divorced, they'll ask personal questions about that. They'll ask about maybe financial questions, like how is it financially? What other personal questions do they ask? About kids, if you have any kids, if she has any kids.
Like for us, my husband has to have 2 kids, so they asked what are their names, how old are they, what's the living, who has custody of the kids.
Right, where do the kids live?
What's
Do
the
they
setup?
live with him?
Since I am about to be here now, marrying.
But no sexual questions. We've never heard of anybody asking sexual questions.
That's not part of the fiance visa relationship.
Irrelevant to what's going on. James A said, haha, yes. Very family oriented. Talking about Dominican. Families are big in the DR. I don't know what that means. Dominican. I'm a dummy.
I got 2 channels. Whoa, we should check that out. Hold on. Lavelle Brashers.
Okay, we're going to check you out, Lavelle. He's got one called Yogi Black. That sounds interesting.
What's a Yogi Black?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Live. Veronica Dip says, Bruce, on the new Trump law for AOS, does it mean everyone will get an interview? No, it's specifically for people who have a work visa and people who are asylum seekers and refugees.
I'm gonna comment on Mary.
But that being said, you should definitely be prepared for your green card interview.
Mary
because most of the people we know who do K1 visas and going to a green card, most of the people we know have had an interview. James A.
Have you gained weight? My wife family needs.
Oh, he's talking about Dominican Republic.
Tons of mongo.
Sorry, you look so tired in your job. What's your job
I
again?
am a CNA, so it's like a one-on-one work. I visit people. I visit the elderly in their homes and then gave them shower like that.
Brolycon
meal preparation
is asking a great question. He says, what cultural differences did you have that you didn't anticipate, that you didn't foresee? What would you say?
What cultural difference? That culture. Big one is, when you invite people, you pay. But here, when it's like if you're like friends, normally they split the bill. So that was new to me.
One weird one for me that Filipinos do that I didn't know, that I only noticed it.
You pay.
I noticed it when Yuri got here. It's we be in a store and people would, how people just like start talking to you here in the U.S. Like they're like, "Hi, how you doing? Wow, it's such nice weather today." Yuri gets freaked out by that, and I didn't know that that's not a thing in the Philippines. So then she had to explain. She would come up to me and say, "Hey, some guy or some girl, some lady was asking how it was just out of nowhere." And I didn't really know what to say. Like, what do I say? And I start telling her, yeah, that's normal here. Like, for people to do small talk, when you're in the store, they might, be in the same vegetable aisle as you, and they say, hey, how's it going? Wow, look at those vegetables look good today, or something. That was like a cultural shock. Just like little things like that kind of got me like, wow, we're really different,
Yeah.
I know it seems small, but it's like, I really didn't know that was a difference. And to this day, you kind of freaked out about it, right?
Now, like I'm kind of getting used to it because I know people say that a lot, wherever, whenever, just randomly out of the blue. So I just got used to it after working at the senior living where everybody asks you, "Hey, how are you? How are you doing today? How's your day?" So I just got used to it.
How about for you? What was your big culture shock? James A says, "Oh, I read that one."
I wasn't allowed to leave the table without eating 4 plates of food.
Oh, that's ridiculous, man.
Oh yeah, that's rude too. When you're invited and then you start sitting right and eat, like you gotta eat.
Granddad,
If
greetings
you
from
do like
Spain.
face here and
Hola.
there, that means like you're not even pleased to be invited in that home. Like you gotta show that, oh
What do you do
wow,
if
this is so good.
what
That's
if
how you show that.
what do you
you're-
do if everybody's eating balut and you've never eaten it before?
Well, if it's
You're
balut,
freaked out. What do you do? Like if it's strange food that you don't know if you can eat it or not.
if it's balut, that's like an exotic thing. But if it's just normal food and you're invited in
What would be the
someone's
polite
home
thing to do?
for a balut, just say no. I haven't tried
Or what
it
if it's-
before. I'm not sure if I can.
Okay,
if
balut's
I-
extreme. What if it's just normal food, but you just feel like you might not be able to eat it? So you just try?
Yeah, you gotta eat. Because that's just very rude to not eat at all. And yeah, try to eat as much as you can. Because when someone invites you, they expect you to like eat a lot. Because if you don't, like it's rude or you don't like the food or something. There's something so wrong.
Lavelle says, "Hey Bruce, how do you feel about what's going on in Texas as far as delivery of food, clothes, shelter?" Yeah, Lavelle, we just talked about this. I plan on giving some sort of a donation. I think what I'll do is somebody said there was a diaper drive where you can basically buy diapers and they go there. I'm gonna do something like that. I feel like it's actually as bad as the situation is. I just really feel like people have really come together. It shows how strong Texans are, and how strong Americans are when times get tough. All the political bullshit aside, like people really care about each other when the shit hits the fan. So I think that's a good side, a positive thing that's come out of it. How many case officers get to interview you on the AOS? We only had one. There was only one guy.
Only.
Yeah, it was a
Veronica's
immigrations officer.
asking, is your job hard, Yuri? It's not hard because I just started, when you're still adjusting to the routine of the job, and I need to get to know them personally and the kind of care they need. Like all of that takes so much learning, and
it's kind of physical too, right?
it's physical, and my brain is like thinking about each client too, of like, because each person have preference in their care, so those I need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like a mixture of physical and my brain is tired.
Eddie says, would it be a good idea to buy a condo in Cebu so it can already be paid for before I move? Also, will the bank out there give a condo mortgage to a foreigner?
I'm not sure. You can try, but I know in the Philippines to get a big amount of loan, you gotta have a collateral.
I could tell you.
You gotta have a business or some kind of land as a collateral, or an expensive car or anything that can be a value towards your loan. To where if you fail to pay, you have something that they can take.
We know a couple named Lou and Toya, and they have a condo out in Manila, I think, and they're doing pretty good. They just rented out on Airbnb, and they're making money.
He bought it cash.
He bought it with cash though, so it was about that cash money.
Yeah, we don't do. They don't do like loans there without a collateral. Now that I think about it.
So yeah, look up Lou and Toya on Facebook. You'll find them. I'm sure they'll answer any of your questions regarding buying a condo. But I think it's a good
Marianne
idea.
said, I
Potentially.
don't like that they bring flip-flops inside the house. Yeah. Because here you don't like bring your shoes inside the house.
In the Philippines or what?
Yeah. You leave it by the doorway.
Oh, really?
You must leave it by the doorway.
Wow. So taking your shoes off in the house is not enough? You have to leave them outside?
You have to leave them outside the door or at least by there. You cannot be stepping back inside a house with your shoes.
Okay, we got to get rid of this thing. I'm going to try to get this thing on here while I'm answering questions here.
So 1%.
1%? Come on now. Man, your shit's always dead. Okay.
Okay, we're
Never
gonna be
mind.
almost done with live though, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hi, Yuri and Bruce. Yuri, I want to know if you're interested in African American history. Yeah, but my husband don't really talk much about it. I love history.
I educate her when it's relevant. Like it'll come up and I'll just explain. Here's what's going on. You know, here's why this is the way it is. Like,
well, my husband talk about the history, American history.
Yeah, I talk about it all the time.
And
it comes
black
up a lot
in America.
Not just black people, the history period.
And the history in general about America.
Because it comes up a lot because, you know, you watch a movie or...
Yeah, you watch a TV show and they're talking about it.
Or we'll watch news and then somebody will mention something. She'll say, what does that mean? And I'll break it all down, you know. Veronica Dip says, the biggest cultural difference when I came here is that people are not as friendly as in my country. And some people in the U.S. are very uptight. Oh my God, yeah, that's so true. Super uptight. Some very conservative people here, especially where we live. Quag says, my girlfriend told me her family about me, and I don't know how to ask her if the family is putting much pressure on her to get money. Should I ask? Should I?
Well, it might not be the case in her family though. Maybe her family is different. You gotta have to like feel like what she says. It should come up, I think, like later on as you start getting closer. Because it's what if her family is not like that, you know? It's a very offensive thing to ask too. Cause like Lizima and Bran, you know, her family is not like that. Their families are doing well. So many there are many parents there who may pressure their kids for money, but there are also parents who are very concerned with just the well-being of what's gonna happen with their daughter, you know. They wanna see and observe who you are before letting their daughter go somewhere else. But that's not necessarily that she's pressured by her parents about money, because that's not always the case. Just maybe meet them first, and from there then you will know what's going on, because you can sense it when you're there.
Lavelle says, how would you like to do a big meet and greet one time in the U.S. and one time in the Philippines to get people familiar with how y'all relationship is? We actually met a bunch of people when we were in Nevada. It's probably more convenient for us to meet as we go state to state. Whenever we go to a state, then what we'll do is we'll say, hey guys, we're going to this state, and then if there's people there, then we'll we're open to meet them, provided we have the time if we're staying there for for a certain amount of time. In the Philippines, we'll definitely meet people there. If I go, now Yuri gets pretty busy with her family, so I don't know. But if I go, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to meet somebody. Ralph says, good night, guys. Nice conversation with you. See you later. Auf Wiedersehen. Dan says, how much English should my Filipina island beauty queen
be able to speak to pass her interview? Honestly,
don't have to know any, actually.
Yeah,
because they'll speak Tagalog or
they speak Filipino language in the embassy.
They'll do the interview fully in your wife's language.
Yeah, like they are fluent in
Even in
Filipino
Cebu, right?
language. I'm not sure if they can speak.
Visaya?
I'm not sure, but Filipino language they can.
Fluent.
Thing is, if they're not fluent in English, Filipinos that are from other islands. Thing is, we all communicate in Filipino language,
That's the
so
national language.
they
So.
can definitely speak Filipino language.
Okay,
So
Lavelle
she
says.
can request for a consular officer that speaks Filipino language.
To better inspire them on working harder to
Approve their existing relationship.
inspire them to improve their existing relationship
along with
the current lifestyle. Yeah, like I said, if we go from state to state, what we'll do is because we've been to actually several states, we can just announce, hey, we're going to be here for a certain amount of time, and then we'll do a meet and greet if people are up to it.
Yeah.
There's actually not that many people.
It depends on like how they are.
There's not that many people who would actually meet us. We only have 8,000 subscribers, and so
it depends also. Like the people we have met in Vegas, we were talking to them for almost 2 years.
Yeah, years
since we started this channel. Right. So, like, wasn't Mike our subscriber when we
he's
had
like one of the first guys I talked to.
Yeah,
he's like one of the first guys I ever talked to.
Yeah, so the people we met, like, when we started this channel, that's when we met
Lesima we've known for what? Over a year.
More than a year.
Over a year. Yeah.
So they were not new to us.
And normally, like, the visa approver folks, they pretty much go to the site and then they're out. Like, once they have their visa and their green card, they don't ever talk to us again, which is fine. And then the relationship folks, this is actually really new.
Well, this one, the relationship one,
really
we started it. When did we start? Like this year?
No, it was a while ago.
Last year.
It was like end of last year probably. But the
but
audience
this year
is pretty new.
When we really started.
Right.
Like actively.
It seems more dedicated. Like people hang around, or when we do a live, they'll appear and they'll talk to us.
This is all
new.
Like,
it's pretty new.
This year or something.
So I don't.
So yeah.
It seems like it's more dedicated. The visa approved.
It's because we're talking to them with the relationship. Like it's more involved with our relationship to you guys.
Stuff. Yeah.
To our subscribers.
Chris Comstock says, when you have a
proof of meeting, it doesn't have to be in the Philippines, correct? Yeah.
Nope.
She's currently working in Qatar and was planning on going to meet there instead of VP. Yeah, you don't have to be in the Philippines. When you meet, it can be anywhere in the world.
Just have to meet.
You just have to meet. Have photos, receipts.
Yep, evidence that you met.
Or hotel itineraries and stuff like that.
Veronica says, same in my country. Our shoes outside. Hate it when my husband comes in the house with shoes in the house and walks on the rug with shoes. Lavelle says, one of my reasons for dating a Filipino or someone from a different culture is to experience the values of that culture, to understand them more and than people in the United States. That's been the great thing about it for me. That's like part of the journey. It's part of the adventure for me. I like it. I really enjoy it.
And then you learn something new too from another culture. Like that's what's fun, and you're able to
learn things about you,
about
yourself, right?
And I would say being here, I learned so many that are great. Like people mind their own business, and this is what my friend told me last night. I've changed. Like I've totally changed. But she said one thing that hasn't changed on me is me being not that I don't care about what people think. And that's kind of true. Like I just do what I feel like is good for me. I've always been like that. She said that's the thing that
And for me, like one of the things I really enjoy, besides the food of Filipino culture, is that the family thing. Like I actually, like people complain to us, people give us hate and troll us because of how I talk about sending money to the family or whatever. Because I think it's all okay. It's an okay thing to do as long as you can you can afford it. I don't think there's any problem with it. But one thing I really love about the Filipino culture is that they are tight with their family. Because I've never had that, and so to see them tight like that, and then me being involved with it, for me, like, I like it. I actually really enjoy it, and it's weird because I never thought that I would like that, but so
Yeah, I mean, it's not just about me sending money, because if it was,
of course not.
if it was like reverse, my sister would also give me money
Right.
if I'm struggling. Like my sister always rescued me.
I mean, and I send my own mom money
So-
when necessary, so why wouldn't I? If this is my extended family, why wouldn't I extend the same kind of courtesy if it's necessary?
So it's just the same thing. You don't wanna when someone you love is suffering, like you don't wanna just watch them suffer.
Makes sense to me. Yuri, James A says, Yuri need to get one of those
Mophie phone
phone
cases.
cases.
There's an external battery.
Oh,
built in.
yeah.
Will charge your phone when the battery gets low. I need a power bank. That's what.
Veronica says, have a lovely evening, guys.
Let me continue doing my hair.
All right, Veronica.
Good luck, sis. I know that takes long.
Dan says, is it normal for her father
Kuya and Papa to read all my text messages and sometimes pretends to be her when I am texting her? Whoa! Is she like the only girl in their family?
Oh, shit.
Because
you better watch out, man. You better watch out
what
what you're saying.
she must be the only girl in their family. Because that's so
Is he
strange.
trying to figure
That's
out?
what they do. Like, I have cousins, and the eldest were like...
So they're trying to figure out what this guy's intentions are.
And so they're like always up to the women's business. Same to Julie, to my friend.
Really?
That her brothers are like, nope, you're not dating this guy, blah, blah, this, that.
Oh, shit, dude. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Man, we would have gotten some big trouble.
She must be like the
'Cause we had
only
some
girl.
Messages. We had some nasty, disgusting messages, right? Right, baby?
Sometimes.
Right, baby?
Baby, that should not be in a live.
I'm joking. Gosh, come on, lighten up. Don't be so uptight. Quag says, but it is true though. Anyway, Quag says, thank you.
You both should write a book.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Jen T3 says, Bruce and Yuri, thank you for all your videos. We have been following all of your advice. Received the NOA 1 receipt
on April 17.
7. Case was approved August 28. Oh, that's great. Congrats. Now you go to the interview part. Just get ready.
Good luck to both of you, Terry and what's the name? Terry and Jennifer.
Yep. Just next step, you can go to our site, efilipinowomen.com, and there's a really good breakdown of what she needs to prepare for. Search on our site for packet, Philippines packet, and it'll have the packet that if she's from the Philippines, and it'll have a breakdown of all the stuff that Yuri had to get prior to her going to the actual interview.
Okay.
You guys seem so nice and kind. Looks can be deceiving. Veronica deleted her message. She's out of there.
Thank you for all the videos. You're welcome.
Dan the man says,
my island angel, come visit me here in the US. Can my island angel come visit? What if my toenails are too cute? Can I keep my socks on?
What?
What if I take my shoes off?
What?
Um,
I'll let you answer that one.
toenails. So I'm just gonna share some experience with me and my husband. So.
Oh God, please don't. Not anything embarrassing, I hope.
Okay. I'm gonna skip that. Just let her decide on that. Okay. I mean, just ensure that you cut it and make sure it doesn't look horrible.
Like mine did? Is that what you're gonna say?
No. Okay, let's skip the next one.
Oh, so he's trying to skip it. Look, I'm a hard-working man. I've served in the military for 8 years. My feet are jacked
my
up.
husband's
I got
very
slave feet.
hardworking, with the farmer feet.
All right, Philippine scenes. Oh, Philippine scenes in the house.
That title sounds like a great topic.
Philippine scenes, if you guys didn't know, is a great YouTuber. Check out his channel. He's in the Philippines. He's American in the Philippines. Talks about prices. Talks about living there, and all that kind of tourist spots. Yeah, great content. Check him out. Veronica says, sorry guys,
don't worry, I'll still be here even when I get my green card. I'll always be your loyal fan. Thank you, sis.
This is Angry Orchard.
That is a really good beer anyway.
Very tasty.
It's like a woman.
Very sweet.
It's like a woman beer, like 5% alcohol.
Women's beer. I'm all about that. Quack
Right,
says,
baby,
I bought.
because it's sweet, right?
Yeah, it tastes good. Tastes like Kool-Aid with liquor in it.
Yeah.
Quack says, I bought an ebook from a couple, and YouTube is doing the same thing that you are doing. You should think about doing. Yeah, I've really been thinking about it.
The same thing in my opinion.
I would probably do a book.
Is it like a relationship book?
I would probably do an ebook, and then I'd probably do like a video series, like a whole package. That's what I would do.
Lailani's channel. Yuri, you're a CNA now? Yes, I am. Mary Ann said, bye-bye, guys. Love watching you too.
See you later,
Bye,
Mary Ann.
sis. I'm going to check out your channel for sure today.
Yuri, is it feasible for you to go back to college and get your an American BA and BS after transferring credits from the Philippines? Meaning, will they take credits from
It depends on the university.
Yeah, it really depends on the university.
You can inquire and see if
which
they will
take
your credits.
I believe I want to say that's free. To see if they'll take the transcripts.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
They're gonna check on it. It depends on the school. If you started in a university, there's a high chance that most of your credits are gonna be accepted here in the United States.
Hey David, how you doing? David Earthling in the house. Lavelle says, I just want to let y'all know that before and after a K1 visa, married to fiance, go through 100%. I would never forget y'all. Oh, that's all good, man.
Thank you, Lavelle.
But I appreciate that. Lonnie's channel, she just deleted her message. Dan the man said, Bruce, you the man. I feel I know what you mean. I can relate, and you don't hesitate. The man who helped mastermind his island treasure find.
It's now or go, just what one both.
Thanks, Dan.
Anthony said, hi guys, happy to see you guys live. Do you guys know if anyone who had to reapply K1 visa for K1 visa? My fiance returned back to the Philippines a week before our wedding for a family medical emergency.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
we know a couple people, right? Didn't Tessie have to do that?
No, not Tessie, but
yeah, they had to do it all over again from scratch.
Yeah, but it's because she wanted to go back home.
Yeah, but his question is, do we know anybody who had to redo it?
Yeah, we know people who do.
I know at least 2 people that happened to. One went back early, and they decided to do a CR1 instead. That's Angie and Tony.
Yeah, there was another one case, Tyler.
No, I don't know
Tyler, so if it has been only probably a month since she's been there, she can actually go back to the interview and get a visa again. It's a fiance visa.
Oh, wow.
She can request for it again, because that's what Tyler was supposed to do.
Oh shit!
So that's one of our the first people who we used to talk to here when our channel was
how did
new.
She went to the embassy and asked, right?
So he asked for it, and then they were about to request again for an interview.
Right. Forgot all about
so that she can get a new visa.
So how did Tyler do it? He contacted the actual
USCIS.
USCIS or US Embassy?
USCIS.
So there you go. There's your answer. Good question. Contact the USCIS.
Oh, and contact US Embassy too. I forgot which one, but they're both connected to each other.
Just tell them your situation. Say, here's what happened. My girlfriend had to go back. We want her to reissue her a visa so she can come back so I can marry her. And we know one person, Tyler, who they actually were going to entertain it. All right, so let me see. We don't remember if it was USCIS or U.S. Embassy. I want to say it was U.S. Embassy, but I would contact both to see what you can do. Leilani
I originally asked if Bruce is an island guy from the Caribbean.
Nope, I'm from California. California A. Philippine Scene says, question relationships. A friend of ours has a Filipina girlfriend. He says she keeps changing stories on our past slightly. I said probably language translation issues. Any thoughts for him or her? How long have they been together? Like that's something that I have to have more information on that one. I think because that does sound kind of weird. It could be translation issues, but at the same time, I'd have to know like the rest of the story.
Yeah, true.
Because it really depends. I don't want to put them out like that if she's a good lady,
True.
But she could be,
She could be just wishy-washy about.
I don't know
about her story,
about her past.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not wishy-washy. That's something else. Lavelle says,
Bruce and Yuri's road trip for Bruce and Yuri sound like a great title. Think about it. Next level of doing YouTube.
Yeah, we just might do that.
That sounds awesome.
Next year, we got some trips coming next year. Lavelle says, I wish Yuri was one of my friends. She's awesome. Well, you're in luck. She is one of your friends. We are your friends.
Well, you can always come talk to us, and we're gonna be here to answer. It might not be all the time, but as I've learned in life, a friend doesn't have to be there all the time to be a great friend. Like,
don't have to be local.
Yeah, you don't have to be physically local.
We have met some awesome people online, and I'm not messing with you. I'm being completely serious. It's kind of weird on the internet.
My very close friend is in Taiwan, but we talk.
But you guys grew up together, though.
No,
I'm talking about.
Grew up together.
Did you guys go to high school together?
When I was 15.
Did you go to college together?
No. Well, we did partially, but not the entire time.
All I'm saying is that we met some incredible people online. Some people that are so close that we either physically met them in person, we went to another state to go meet them, or they came to see us.
Yeah.
And that's how incredible that the relationship can be, online. So, you never know.
Yuri, do you drink beer or you smoke? And DJ Bruce, you're cracking me up today. You're funny. I drink beer, but occasionally. I don't smoke. My husband don't smoke. So that's out. And yeah, I drink, but not all the time.
I'm gonna clean that up. Ignore that mess. No. Keep sitting. Nothing's happening.
Oh, it's not much.
Oh,
All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yuri, the book is from my Philippine dream. It covers relationship, culture, living, retiring, things like that. Yeah, I think I've seen that book before. Jane Sweets says, hey, Bruce and Yuri, do you have to pay for a green card soon after marrying within 90 days? Yes. It's called...
You have to pay for the green card soon. No, not necessarily.
Do you have to pay, period, or does she have to pay for something
So with a green card, you pay for... So,
are you talking about adjustment of status?
Yes.
Because you do have to pay for that.
But not immediately. So with a...
okay.
With a 90-day deadline, the condition there is that you have to get married within that 90 days. But for the green card, you don't have to apply and pay for it immediately.
True.
If you don't have the money yet, it can be 6 months. It can be 1 year.
We know somebody who took a year. We don't recommend that. Because
Yeah,
that
because
causes
that's
problems.
our only identification.
Right.
So maybe after 6 months, once you've already saved up for it, since it's $1,000, right? So yeah, so you can take your time on that until you're able to save up. Hey
Cali
Bruce,
boy, awesome.
do you have okay? Cali boy, awesome. Dan said,
Oh, okay.
"Love you both. Hope to interview you both on my TV show in the STL."
You're serious about this TV show,
The
man.
show
What channel? What?
Me Real Love State. Show me real love.
So the Show Me. It's called the Show Me
Haters
State. You
need
just-
not apply. Peace. Be blessed, no stress. I
Oh,
can
man, he's
see
rhyming.
you rapping already.
Yeah, he's like rhyming. I noticed that. Yeah, man. Have us on the show, man. We'll
Real love.
just what channel is it gonna be on? Is it TLC or is it Discovery or what's going on with that show, man? Are you gonna be like in the cab and then you just like start rapping, or like what's the concept? Philippine scene
6
says
months.
6 months.
He just has concerns.
They've known each other for 6 months. I don't
It
know.
must just be a language barrier, but you can just keep talking. Tell him to keep talking to the girl. I'm not sure if it's
That
really
early-
a language barrier. It depends on their situation.
That early, my advice to him would be to look at intent, like look at her intentions. So what does she want in a relationship? Does she really want him, or does she just want a payday? Or does she want, what does she want in her life? Like that, for me, I always want to get to the bottom of 6 months is really early, That's really early days. That's like not a lot of time. So he's still in the kind of beginning stages of trying to figure out what she's really all about. So my advice to him would be to figure out her intentions.
I guess the man say, bruh, that's my girlfriend changing stuff up, bruh. I'm about to leave her. I reached 900 plus subs. Oh gosh.
Philippine Scene says, well, we told him just have a red horse with her.
And then
And
she'll be able to speak perfect.
perfect.
So it seems like it's a language barrier then.
Oh, maybe.
Seems like it is.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
What's good?
What's good? How you guys going? You must be a millennial, man.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Bruh.
Bruh, you gotta be millennial.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm still here, Yuri. I hope I can meet you too. Really, no joke. Cannot leave you guys right now.
never know. What state are you in?
Yeah, what state are you in? Because we're traveling again next year.
Never know. Alan says, going to Manila from the USA next month to meet my girlfriend. What safety issues might I have, and what should I be aware of? Boom. Yuri. He's gonna
Well,
break
you've been
it
to
down.
Manila. What's your experience? Tell them.
Okay,
your
so here's what I was advised
Tell
to do.
them,
Okay.
Dr. Phil.
So Yuri and other Filipinos always tell me, when you carry your money, first of all, don't carry a lot of cash on you, right? And then when you carry it, you know how
Only about 200 bucks.
Americans always want to put the money in the back pocket. Don't do that. So put it in the front. And Yuri said no more than about $200 cash. Those are the big things. When you first get off the plane, there's this one scam that they always try to do on you. It's a cab scam. So if you see somebody trying to grab your bags and they go, "Oh, sir, I'll take your bags, Paul. I'll take your bags." It might be that scam. Just go for the metered cabs. Go to the cabs that have a meter. Because if they don't have a meter, they're just going to charge you whatever. You don't really know the value of pesos. And to you're an American, the dollar is so big compared to the peso, you don't mind spending 500 pesos. But the problem is you just got ripped off because that's not what it's supposed to cost. So go to the metered cabs where it actually tracks the actual value as it's driving. That's one. So let's see. Put your money in your back pocket. Don't carry too much money. Watch out for the cabs. Only go to metered cabs. The kids, so for me, the kids is a big one. I really care about kids. When I saw those little poor kids asking for money all the time, that one got me. I gave out a lot of money. But, so one thing Yuri told me is that sometimes the kids have handlers, meaning the kids somebody is like using the kids to get money, and then the kids bring the money back to them. Not all cases, but you just got to watch out. And plus some of the kids are pickpockets. You got to watch out for the kids. You know, if you're going to be giving out money, just be careful is all I'm saying. What else? I would always have like a military, we call it a ranger buddy. That means like a person who's with you. Like because they'll tell you, hey, don't go down this street, don't go here, don't go there. And they'll guide you in the right direction. Those are my tips that people told me when I was there. In and out of Cebu, in and out of Manila. Manilas. And if you guys have any other advice to give Alan, please don't hesitate to give it to him right here, right now.
Thank you, Dr. Phil.
Leilani, Liliana,
Okay, I need to rest now, baby.
Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Yuri is about to go to sleep, and I'm gonna cancel this.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna sleep, but I'm brain drained right now.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this up, guys. I'm gonna answer a few more questions. Lavelle says, Have you ever wanted to introduce your kids to today's technology, doing videos
and get their opinion on your relationships and how the family has developed?
The kids are actually way sharper than us on technology. A lot of times my daughter Tori, who you saw walking in the back, will tell me about YouTubers. She's the one that kind of got me into it, to be honest with you. And creatively, like, she's always giving us advice, ideas on what we should do. The kids are really up on this stuff.
Because they used to say, wow, your videos are boring.
They still do, really. But yeah, so the kids are up on it.
Bad, I guess.
As far as having the kids like on the videos more, I don't feel like there's too many trolls. So I'm kind of cautious about that, you know. And they're little girls, you know. They're kind of sensitive about that stuff.
Bill, I'm like I'm gonna be 16 in a month. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, exactly. Got my comment late. I commented on what y'all changed the story. That's my girlfriend. I commented on what y'all said, changed his stories. Oh, that's your girlfriend. Oh, okay, I hear you. Okay.
Commented on how you said.
Man, like I was saying to Philippine Scenes, man, like just try to figure out her intentions. You know.
Yeah.
Figure out her. You're in early days, right? 6 months is not a long time. Get to know her. It may have been a miscommunication. I don't want to put her out there like that. She might be a great woman. She might be the woman of your dreams. She might change your life. You know what I mean? So give it time, man, and try to figure out her. Okay, I'm back. It just crashed on me. Yeah, I think Philippine Scene had a great advice where he said, give her some Red Horse, sit down with her, talk to her, break it down, try to understand what she's saying. Maybe that'll make her loosen up a bit. All right, guys. Yuri has abandoned me, so I'm going to go ahead and kill this. I'm going to kill this, but don't worry. I've been doing a lot of these lives, so you can, if you want to see when we do these, please turn on post notifications, because I'm going to be doing these things like as much as I possibly can, because I really like this format. I really like talking to you guys.
Yeah, I love
it's really been fun.
People. It's just that my back is hurting from the job.
Yes. So that being said, guys, post notifications. Make sure you like, subscribe this video. We're gonna talk again. Just because this broadcast ends doesn't mean that we can't stop talking. I'm on Facebook. I'm always on YouTube. So I'll talk to you
tomorrow.
I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I don't know what Yuri's going to do, but I will be on tomorrow, okay? See you guys later. Peace.
Thumbs up.